As of recently, I uploaded video number 1,700 to my YouTube channel. I get a lot of questions. Scott, why in the world would you put up so many YouTube videos? So I'm going to give you a couple of different answers. And so we're just going to start from the very beginning. When I was a struggling salesperson, I didn't have the right idea of resources to go to. I knew I could go to the library. And I knew that I could buy a book or I could get some information, but I didn't know which one to pick. And I thought for me, it would be really convenient if there was a person or somebody I could go to and say like, hey, if I had this question, what would I do? So I've literally gone through Google and I've looked for almost every question you could imagine to ask in sales. And I've also gone through a bunch of Facebook forum groups and Google forum groups and looked for all the common trends and questions so that everything's convenient in one spot. So first, I did it for the struggling salesperson. Second, I did it for content. Now, whether I'm sending out an autoresponder, putting something to a Facebook page, somebody asks me for help, somebody who wants coaching, there's plenty of content for someone to go to. And I did go through some of my videos recently, and there was like one or two that were duplicated, but out of 1,700 videos, almost every video in there is unique. And what it comes down to is there's something for you to look up. Third, it's bragging rights. There's not very many people on this planet that have 1,700 YouTube videos when it comes to training. I could think of maybe 1, 2, or 3 people who do this sort of sales training that have as much content as I do on video. There are people who have more content in writing. There are people who have more content in books. That's going to change. I'm going to promise you. I got some changes coming. I also did it for me to get better at what I do. I knew that me being in front of a video camera really would help out. So I knew moving forward. So when I started doing this, my house got broken into in 2014, right in the summer of 2014. And my friend Deb Cole and I, we were talking back and forth, and we were chatting back and forth via text messages, and she knew that I was struggling. She said, hey Scott, why don't you put up 100 videos in a row? Something like this happened. Well, at the time, that's when the Ice Bucket Challenge came into play. And I was watching these people with the Ice Bucket Challenge for ALS in 2014. I'm like, a lot of those people are really nervous in front of a camera, and you can see it, you can feel it, and you can hear it. I want to make sure that I'm really good. So I pushed myself. I said, I'm going to put up 100 videos. And I was like, damn, 100 videos? No problem. That was easy. How about I shoot for 500 videos? Now, at the time, I think I had 250 videos up, somewhere around there. So I just kept going. So I said, all right, well, how about 500 videos? Well, how about for 2 years? So for every single day for 3.5 years, I put up a YouTube video because 1, I knew I needed the content. 2, I wanted people to be able to find a place where they could go to get information. And 3, I wanted to be really comfortable in front of a video camera because, there's going to be a point for me being in front of on television, on stage. And if I was freaked out about in front of the camera, you would know. And then one of the reasons that I want to let you know that I really decided to sit down and shoot a bunch of videos more than do writing was growing up as a kid, I had a speech problem. I had articulation disorder. So if I were to say a sentence like Scott can't speak, it would come out like cock can't peek. Okay, I couldn't say a lot of letters, and I got made fun of a lot, right? So people are saying, Scott, well, why are you not scared to go after closing a deal? Why are you not scared? Because that torture that I went through as a kid, where people made fun of me, there's nothing like that you could duplicate in the sales process. So way up here would be where people made fun of me, and the feelings and the emotions that I went through for being made fun of, and way down here is where someone says, hey, I don't want to do business with you. Okay, so my encouragement for you is to find whatever your fear is and embrace it and do something you can to go after it and be better. And I knew that all the times that somebody said, hey Scott, nobody wants to listen to you, you're not important, there's all these things around the speech problem that I had, I knew that if I just kept putting up videos and after videos, for me it was kind of like a way to slap back on those people, to say, hey look, you know what, I actually did something with all my skills and my abilities. What do you got? Where are you working? What are you doing? Right? And there is some of that inside of everybody. And sometimes those things push us. And I think back of all the people who made fun of me, and I've ran into a couple of them over my lifetime, and I look and I'm like, great, you made fun of me for years and you tortured me, but look what you're doing, okay? And that may sound petty, but I used it for a movie term, right? I used it as tackling fuel. I used it as a way for me to get better at what I did and to push forward. So there's a ton of reasons why I put over 1,700 videos up on YouTube, and I gave you a bunch of them. Everything from bragging rights, from training ability for people like you if you're struggling, or if you just wanted some content, or just wanted really good resource to find information, all the way to the end where I was made fun of for my speech problem and growing up as a kid. So there you go. Over 1,700 YouTube videos, 1700. There's a bunch of the reasons why. Now, if you have any comment or questions, you can leave a down in the box down below. To the right or to the left, there is a subscribe button. You know what you got to do. You got to subscribe. And then last off, you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even link it? Scott Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.